Yes, we're live on YouTube right now, and we're going to call on Coach Mirabel, who is going to take us through the opening prayer. Please, Coach Mirabel, do us the favor by handling the opening prayer tonight. Thank you, ma'am.
Good evening once again, great minds, champions in the house, the CEO, everyone. Let us pray. Our Father and our King, we want to thank you for the gift of today. We want to thank you for this amazing project right in front of us. We want to thank you for the presenter, the moderators, the CEO, our VIPs who are joining us for the very first time. We ask that our eyes of understanding be opened. We ask that we know better that next level that you want to expose to us, that we may be gateways to so many people's financial freedom. Thank you, Father, for answering our prayers. In Jesus' most powerful name, we have prayed. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Thank you so much, Madam Coach Mirabel. Thank you. Please, if you hear the prayer, and please just go to the comment section and type the word amen. Amen. Thank you so much, Madam Coach Mirabel. My name is David Biodomobo. I'm the AZINONET money farmer, reaching you live from the beautiful city of Yenagoa, the state capital of Bayelsa. Okay, thank you so much. I'm a married man, married with a beautiful one wife. And by the grace of God, I'll stay with her till Jesus come. And I have beautiful kids. And we're pressing on. The Lord has been amazing with AZINONET. And before we begin, I'd like to say a very big thank you to my CEO, the very esteemed, highly esteemed Enoch Kazigbo, too, the CEO and the president of AZINONET. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the privilege of being in this great. Thank you so much, sir, for the opportunity to moderate this section of our presentation. Thank you so much, sir. I'm very, very grateful. And thank you so much for the many, many opportunities you've granted me to be relevant in AZINONET Nation. Thank you so much, sir. I want to thank you so much, Dr. Godson Onoku. Thank you so much, the Ikenga one of AZINONET. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for the many trainings and many encouragement you've availed me, and I'm very, very grateful. And by the day, because of your training, I'm becoming the better version of me in AZINONET Nation. Thank you so much, sir, and I don't take all that for granted. And I'm Coach Mirabel. Thank you so much. You've been amazing, very encouraging, and always inspiring. Thank you, and I promise you all leaders in the house that AZINONET is going to pay the millions and the bills. Most especially, I'd like to say a very big thank you to my direct boss in AZINONET, Madam Timi Emmanuel. Thank you so much, ma, for all you do for me in AZINONET Nation. All right away, I always say, please don't see Ponzi scheme in AZINONET. Don't see buying and selling in AZINONET. Don't see investment platform in AZINONET. And also, don't expect AZINONET to be like the platform you want to belong. See AZINONET new and fresh, the way the presenter is going to present it to you. Take it that way and believe what they've said and run with it. You will make a great result out of it. Thank you so much. And the presenter for tonight is our best presenters all year round. It's our best presenter. He's going to take you through from the beginning to the end. If you open your mind and hear what is asked to say, I don't think you will have much question to ask. So open your mind and listen carefully. I present to you our presenter for tonight, none other than the Ikenga one of AZINONET. He is Dr. Godson Onioku. Thank you so much, sir, and over to you, sir.
All right. Very beautiful evening, a Sunday evening, a sunny Sunday it has been. I want to say a very big thank you to everyone. I'm not at my best level, right now. And I can tell you that tonight's presentation is going to take another dimension, right? I'm going to drag it from one side, tie it to another side, and shoot it to another corner. Yes. A happy Sunday to all of you. And Merry Christmas in advance to those who celebrate. The days are running so quick. Today is 15th of December. 15th. Like we have spent 15 days already. All right. You can see. Very soon, we'll be saying Happy New Year to 2025. All right, now when we talk about financial stability, financial freedom, financial uprise, these are concepts that are so vague. They look so nebulous to some persons. They don't even understand what this whole thing means, because maybe they have lived all their life knowing that they can't be financially free. Okay. It has come to my understanding that it is only a mindset. If someone think or feel that he or she cannot be financially free, just like what Pastor David rightly said, the difference between a rich man and a poor man is not because they didn't get information. They both must have, in one way or the other, gotten the same level of information. But the question is that, how far were you able to make use of the information available to you? That's the difference between a rich man and a poor man. Let me tell you something. Today, a man called me, Dr. Joseph from Akwa Ibom State. And after a long conversation, I told him that I am very, very sad. I feel bad that out of 100 Nigerians that responds to me concerning AZINONET, only 5%, only 5 people out of the 100 are ready to get the right information. And it is bad. The remaining 95 are saying, send me your account number. Oh, how will I make money? How will I do this? Meanwhile, I have loaded them with a lot of information that will open their mind to a new level. I have done videos, voice notes. They will ignore, blatantly ignore all of those information. And then they will start asking you the same questions that you have shared with them. I tell you, such people, it will be very difficult. In fact, it will take divine intervention to help those people become financially free. It will take, if you like, carry 1 million, 10 million and give to such people, they will lose it. I want to tell you something. Knowledge is the presence of information. Knowledge is the presence of information. Mama, years ago, we say knowledge is power. Yes, knowledge only becomes power when you apply it. When you apply knowledge. So all the information I'm going to drop tonight, all the information I'm going to share with you tonight, they will not be power. They will never be power to you if you don't make use of them. If you don't take action according to the information available to you, you will not get the power therein. You won't. And so I want you to use the chat box and type, information is power if you use it. Use the chat box and say, information is power if you use it, not just by hearing. You have to do. Please let me get the response. Information is power if you use it. And you see that clause, if you use it, it means that it's not everybody that will really get the power in information. Thank you, Madam Gloria Puta. Thank you, Regina. Thank you, Chooks, Nusi. Thank you. Thank you, Levy. Information is power if only you use it. It's not going to make sense to you. It's not going to change your life. It's not going to do anything if you don't use it. And so tonight, I only want to speak to those who are ready to make use of the information. I want to speak to the minds who are ready to not just listen, but do accordingly. Enough of this statement that says, if you want to hide something from a black man, put it in a book. Why? Because most Africans, most Nigerians, most persons listening to me, we want to ignore that which is put in black and white. Even when it is in a video format, they don't want to. Even when it's an audio format, they still don't want to. And so, ladies and gentlemen, the voice you are hearing this evening is someone who has seen information as the #1 tool for societal uprise, for nation building. I have valued information more than any other thing. In fact, right now, I am just behind my library, my mini library, yes. I know some persons will want to see me. So let me see. And someone was saying, why is the presenter's face not showing? Maybe tonight I want to show my face. Okay. All right. So this is the voice you're listening to, right? Okay. It's amazing. Now, I have a stack of books behind me. Okay. I have books behind me where you can just come in and pick and read. The information I'm going to share with you tonight are for you to make use of and become financially free. All right. If you can see me, oh, you say your face show. Oh, thank you, Eunice Bright. All right. Thank you so much. Okay. So pay close attention. The truth remains that if you want to succeed, not just in AZINONET, but every part of your life, then you must make yourself available to get information that can change your life. Tonight, I'm going to share my screen with you. So even as I share my screen, you will be seeing me behind in one corner. I want that. Okay, let me do this quickly. All right, so in the next 30 minutes, I will run through this slide. I will share with you the necessary information, and not just that. If you have any question, the moderator and his crew are right behind the microphone, and they're going to answer all your questions. When I mean all your questions. So come and be ready to not just listen, but of course understand and ask questions. Any corner, any part you don't understand, ask questions, all right? And let someone explain to you so that you get a better understanding of what AZINONET is all about. Please, if you are ready for me tonight, if you are ready for AZINONET tonight, please kindly use the comment section and say, I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. Let me see the response tonight and say, I am ready. Yes, I am ready. Oh, I can see that. I can see. So Sadimi Roslyn say, I'm ready. All right. It's a beautiful Sunday. Trust me. I'm so super excited. All right. So if you're a leader in the house, I am saying Madam Gloria Oputa, you are going to speak tonight. Coach Mirabel, you're going to speak. All right. And I have Pastor David Biodomobo. You are also going to speak. Like I said, I'm going to tie this thing from one corner and I will drag it to another side and shoot it to another level entirely. All right. And then I'm also saying, Mr. Thompson Ebong, you are also here. You are going to speak. Be prepared. All right. We want to mix all the voices together. I'm not saying Madam AZINONET. Someone should call her and bring her here. We want to see her in this meeting. I want to see her in this meeting. Someone should call her and bring her out. Tell her that Ikenga is looking for her, right? Pagoski. All right. So let's just quickly do this. I'm going to share with you the profile of AZINONET. Before you do business with any company, please pay attention. Before you do business with any company, it is important, it is very important that you know that company very, very well. You should know the company so that you not go and say them, not them, not them. You know, you don't need to be that lousy, don't have to be that low in terms, right? You should be able to say, after I attended this Zoom meeting, AZINONET is this, AZINONET is that. You should be able to speak confidently. So I'm going to show you the profile of AZINONET, because AZINONET is a personality. AZINONET is an entity that you can deal with. All right. So I'm going to share my screen right now. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to share my screen, and then follow me closely. All right. So you are welcome to AZINONET's presentation. I'm going to take my time to share with you the profile of this amazing project, after which Coach Mirabel will come on stage, after which other persons will come on stage. That is if they are free. If not, I will run through it. All right, so follow me closely. AZINONET is an entity, is a personality. Of course, it can sue and can be sued. You can only get that powers in Nigeria when you are duly registered. AZINONET is a limited liability company. All right. So when you say it AZINONET Limited, that is the way the company is known. All right. AZINONET Limited. Now we have a CEO, the one in charge of the management of AZINONET. The management of AZINONET is under a leadership. Mr. Enoch Azigbotu is the CEO, is the managing director of AZINONET, and he's the father of AZINONET Nation. He's the leader of AZINONET Nation. Mr. Enoch Azigbotu is a privileged CEO, according to him. God have used him mightily. Born in the creeks of the Niger Delta, school in one of the biggest universities in the world, University of London, got degrees in international business, and with his big dreams, he wants to see people get liberated and be free from poverty crisis. And of course, Nigeria is his biggest field of work, because Nigeria today is the most poorest country. In fact, they say poverty per capita. I know Peter Obi always use that per capita. India was actually the one having it, but now we have overtaken India. So Nigeria is where you have people that are very poor. So, sir, thank God you are a Nigerian and you have this goal, this vision of helping people get off financial crisis, get out of poverty. That means this is where you are going to flex your muscles. And congratulations to you for starting AZINONET here in Nigeria. Mr. Enoch Azigbotu is an elder in the church. His integrity is never under questioning. He's a man that you can trust. Over the years, I've known him, and I can tell you that our CEO is 50% or more of the sustainability of this company. If anything will happen to AZINONET, trust me, Mr. Enoch Azigbotu will use everything within his powers to make sure that it is not for negativity. It is for positivity. Yes, we are registered. AZINONET, we are registered, duly registered. All right. The first, all the logos you see here currently on your screen are all agencies of the federal government. All of them are all agencies of the federal government. The first one you see here is the certificate of incorporation from the Corporate Affairs Commission under the federal government. They are in charge of registering companies, turning them into entities. AZINONET is duly certified by the federal government as AZINONET Limited with an ROC number. Again, we are also registered with the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, under SCUMO, the Special Control Unit Against Money Laundering. You can see the certificate here. You can take a screen grab of it and go and confirm. No two ways about it. Knowledge is power if only you use it. So just seeing the certificate alone is not just enough. Seeing the certificate and saying, I want to go and confirm, it's also better. Trust me, it's important, right? So this is our EFCC certificate. We also have from the Federal Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment, where you can trademark your company. Nobody will use the name. AZINONET is licensed. So use the name AZINONET. And with the logo you see, Bond Gold. We are here for massive, massive financial revolution. And so we need all these certifications and licenses to assure you that you are safe with AZINONET. This one you see here is from the Nigeria Copyright Commission, an agency of the federal government, saddled with the responsibility of protecting innovations, things that are born into life that never existed before. If you write a book and you are the first to write that book using your own words, you can copyright it. So AZINONET is copyrighted. You cannot use AZINONET for any other business without the permission of the CEO. Very important. And this certificate shows that AZINONET is the first of its kind in this line of business. If you go to the banking industry and you say you want to own a bank, you are not going to create a model of banking. No. You are either going to borrow from First Bank or Zenith Bank or maybe one microfinance bank like Lapo. You have to borrow one of their style. Yes, let's use the word style. That is a model. It was invented years ago, right? In AZINONET, this digital Osusu we are about to talk about tonight, AZINONET is the first company that is doing it. So we didn't borrow this from any other company. We are the first in Nigeria. Celebrate AZINONET. This brand, we are strictly into digital contribution system. The one we call Osusu, the one we call Ajo. Follow me closely. The one we call Osusu, the one we call Ajo, the one we call Adache, right? The one we call Etibe. This is the system we're talking about. And so all the certificates I've shown you, all the licenses I've explained to you right now, are only to give you a good footing that, yes, this company is here for massive business. And that is why they've been able to go to all of these government agencies and have been able to get exactly what is needed for government backing. Because a lot of people will say, are you registered with the government? We are registered with the government. You can see all the certificates, all right? You can see all the certificates. All right, now we continue. Our core values as a company, sincerity of purpose. We are sincere. And over the past 8 months, we have been so sincere, more than I can ever imagine. Because when we say we are coming live every Sunday, every Tuesday and every Thursday, AZINONET have not failed once. We are sincere when we tell you we are doing this. We are sincere. We have not failed once, right? Goals and objectives. Our goal is to raise financially stable families. Your family is one of them. That is if you believe. And our action is a digital contribution system. That is our action plan. That's what we are doing. And we are doing this because AZINONET have come at the right time in Nigeria. We are spread around Nigeria. So I'm going to ask you, I don't know where you are connecting us from, but let me show you quickly. All right? Let me show you quickly. I want to know where you are currently connecting us from. So for me, right now, I am here in the city of Lagos. I am here in the city of Lagos. Please, can you use the comment section and tell us where you are joining this call from? Let us get to know your location. All right? Let us know you. Let us know where you base. For me, like I said, I base in Lagos here. All right, so let's know. Let's know where you are connecting us from. All right, Levi say from Akwa Ibom State. Nora say from Sangota. All right, another person say from Owodo. This one say from Ogun State. All right, another person. Let's know. Madam AZINONET live from Bayelsa State. I've been looking for you. All right, Eunice from Abuja. Adekule from Lekki, Lagos. All right. Oh, I'm missing some people. Ade Iza from Lagos. Scholastica from Abuja. Okay, Ontario, Canada. Canada. Someone is connecting from Canada in this call, courtesy of AZINONET. You can see where we are going from Warri North in Delta State. I saw ROCCG. That is a Redeemed Christian Church of God in camp. Yes. From Canada. When we tell people AZINONET is in Canada, they say, hey, how? AZINONET is in Canada, AZINONET is in UK, AZINONET is in US, AZINONET is in Austria, AZINONET is in just name it. Asaba, my own Asaba. Veronica from Calabar, man. Oh, I want to celebrate all of you. I want to celebrate all of you. Kudos, 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 kudos. And so, AZINONET, we are everywhere. Leaders are bringing offices in every corner, right? But we have a head office. And our head office is situated at C26 F&J Plaza, opposite Safari Pharmacy, by Police Post, Warri, Delta State. That is where we have our head office. We have other offices in Warri as well, and in Ugele, we have in Ozoro, we have in Abuja, all right? In Lagos, we are open, our office comes up. We also have some research centers in Ogun State. Someone just volunteered his office in Ikorodu. We are bringing our offices everywhere, right? And so, don't worry. When it comes to physicality of AZINONET, now you go tire. Hey, AZINONET is going everywhere. All right, so AZINONET brings a beautiful and amazing system for us. A system that is ready to change lives. And I'm here to show you this system. And before I do that, the cash flow quadrant show us the employee, self-employed, the business owner, and investor. AZINONET wants you to be on the wealthy side. Leave the poor side and come to the wealthy side where you have only 5%. Come, that is what AZINONET wants to do. And that is why we're welcoming you. And so all our champions, all our special guests that have been invited to this meeting, I want to celebrate you because joining hands with you, together, we can create the finest fintech ecosystem where everybody can play and become financially stable. You are welcome again and again. Please use the comment section, say you are welcome. You are welcome, you are welcome, you are welcome. All right. Now, how does the Osusu work? The Ajo, the Adache, the contribution system, how does it work? Let's just take a little throwback on how this system works. It's pretty good, but I have someone who is going to take us through this. Madam AZINONET, you are currently now in this meeting, and I know you are here, all right? Madam AZINONET, I know you're here. I want you to tell us how AZINONET works. So if you can open your screen, right? If you can open your screen, your slide, open it I want you to tell us how AZINONET works. Run it to the point where we can together say, yes, we now understand how AZINONET system works. All right? We want to have an understanding of how AZINONET system truly works. All right, Madam Timi Emmanuel, are you there?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. Amazing evening to everyone.
All right. I know you will not be able to show your face the way I'm showing my face now. I will not do any other Zoom meeting again without showing my. I want people to see me. Yes.
Thank
I want
you.
people to see me. All right. So
You
kindly
keep
share
your slide where you are, and I continue from your slides. But let me run to mine.
Beautiful. All right, beautiful. That's amazing. That's amazing. All right. So I'll share my screen again now for your sake. Okay. So you can drive through.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay, everyone, good to have you all here tonight once again. If you are hearing it for the first time or you have been here before, this may even be your 10th time hearing it. I want you to pay close attention. Now, we have a beautiful picture in front of us, which is a storyline of people that are contributing. Is as simple as what you're seeing. There may be few persons as this, or there may be more than this. We have a larger number, of persons that come together to do contribution in the local way. Okay. Now, this local contribution have some limitations. I've had several persons that I just captured their attention, just showing them the beauty of AZINONET compared to what they are used to. Now, one of the limitations is that you must come to a physical meeting, sit down and bring your money in person. If you don't attend that meeting, you are in trouble. If you come late, you pay fine. And some of the meetings, they will tell you that the person that's supposed to pay you, something happened, the person cannot meet up. One engagement or the other. Or sometimes they will tell you the person that is holding the money has jackpot with your money. Just like some people are crying this Christmas. It's not a friendly situation at all. None of us will wish to be in that situation. I met some person just a few days ago, and the lady was telling me, no contribution. She has suffered. All the ones she has done, she has never benefited. So she does not want to do. But by the time I showed her the difference in AZINONET, she said she's coming on board. So we have such sad stories, in as much as it's good, it helps you to save. A lot of times people have benefited. We have seen the beauty of it. That's why our CEO picked out of that beautiful structure and said, let us improve on it. So that's where we got the idea from. But AZINONET is unique, it's first of its kind. You have never seen something like this before. I listened to an audio today and I'm on fire. Somebody that is just coming into the system, the way the man was speaking, Dr. Gustin, you need to listen to that audio. The man was talking with so much guts, like he's going to enter into the market, just to tell that anybody can understand AZINONET. Even the mama in the market can understand AZINONET. Now, let me show you why I say AZINONET is unique. Okay, let's go to what we do. We do digitalized contribution. That's what we do. Please move to the next slide. We do digitalized contribution, unlike the local contribution. That's what we do. Now, what you need to do to join AZINONET is a one-time contribution of $10, which is equivalent to 15,000, because our exchange rate is at 1,500 per dollar. So you are going to fill your details, your name, your phone number, your email address, and your bank details where you want the money to be sent to. And the next thing you do is to subscribe your $10 board. Now, once you have made your payment, which you'll be guided how to do, you are going to do the next thing of subscribing your board. So your $10 board, if you subscribe it successfully, then you are a real member of AZINONET. If you fill the form, it's just an interest. You're just indicating an interest. But once you have subscribed your board, you are qualified to say you're a member of AZINONET. Now, this board gives you the opportunity to have a group of persons. Every local contribution to does the same thing, but our unique system is 7. These 7 persons, you are the first person at the top. You are the one that is starting this contribution. We don't need to throw ballots for you to pick number 1 or number 2 or number 10. You are the first person in that green circle there. Okay. Now, this your board that is open to 2 persons at first. You need to introduce 2 persons to this contribution. You are going to invite them to a Zoom call like this. You're going to invite them to a physical meeting in your location. You're going to invite them to a leader. We have our videos and tools that will support you to ensure that you are doing what you're supposed to do. Now, if they come into this meeting, like the people that are listening to me now, somebody invited you to this meeting, what you are doing is to listen to us. We want you to ask questions, get clarification, not like what our doctor was saying earlier, the person was saying earlier. Some people don't want to get the right information, even to apply the information. But I know you are here to get the right information, and I know you are going to apply the information. So you are listening. We're going to take all your questions after the presentation, and then you will go back to who invited you to register. If that is what is done, 2 persons are going to register with your link, which is the 2 persons in red. They are going to register with your link. Once they do that, you cannot use your link anymore. So the next thing that will happen is that these 2 persons will do the same thing you just did. They will invite to meetings. They will give opportunity for 4 persons to hear this information. Once that is done, you are qualified to be an earner in AZINONET. Your board is completed. And once your board is completed like this, AZINONET algorithm searches through from 12 a.m. the next day, and your wallet will be credited. And that is to say you have qualified for your first earning. Okay, so that's how AZINONET system works. Thank you so much, sir. Dr. Augustine, sir. Now we want to tell you how that money is used so that you will not say, how are they making the money in AZINONET? We are not selling, we are not buying, we are not trading with your money. Your wallet will be credited with 36 USD, which is equivalent of 54,000 naira. Now, once that is done, what we'll do with your 54,000 will set you on a journey to earn from level 1 to level 15. Let me show you how your money is utilized, okay? First of all, I believe Dr. Augustine is listening. Thank you so much, sir. First of all, 30,000 is going to be deducted because you're going to place upgrades, subscribe to an higher board with 30,000 naira, which is $20, and it will be deducted from your money. What will be left is $16, which is 24,000 naira. Once you have upgraded successfully, you will now place for withdrawal and you will receive an alert of 24,000. 24,000 naira is like water dropping every day in AZINONET. So congratulations. I know that you are the next to celebrate your first cash out in AZINONET. Now, this system already have set you on a motion to continue earning from level 1 to level 15. In level 2, the 6 persons that were in your board when you got your first money, those 6 persons will also do what you just did. They will get their 24. They will upgrade to you and you will get 45,000 because your second board has filled up. Every board is made up of 7 persons. So you are going to get 45,000 naira. That means you have placed upgrade. Every time you are receiving money, you must have placed upgrade to a higher board. And at this point, you subscribe $20. The same thing, those 6 persons have subscribed $20 and you will receive 45,000 naira. Okay. Now, it's the same thing that happens at every board. You are subscribing to a higher board, you are withdrawing. No, the good thing about AZINONET is that you are not going to bring more money. It's the money you are earning from the system that you are going to divide into 2. You are going to place a higher board, subscribe to a higher board. That means you are contributing for a higher contribution and you are withdrawing the balance. That's how it works till level 15. Okay. So your level 2, you are getting 45. Level 3, you are getting 90. Level 4, you are getting level 4, you are getting 180. Level 5, 375. Level 6, you are getting 750,000. Level 7, you are getting 1.5. Are you seeing that? That's when you are coming to Millionaires Club. I look forward to celebrating you. Level 8, 3 million. Level 9 is 6 million naira. Level 10, 12 million. At every level, it doubles the previous. 11, 24 million. Level 12, 48 million. Level 13, 96 million. Wow. And level 14, you are getting 192 million naira. Wow, wow, wow. And the last level is level 15. That's a whooping 384 million. If you add up everything you have earned from level 1 to level 15, a total figure of bang, 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 drum roll, 767,964,000 naira. Wow, 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 wow. I look forward to celebrating every one of you. Thank you so much, Dr. Godson, for this opportunity.
Wow, amazing, 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 amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for helping all our guests to understand this amazing system. Right now, they're already seeing money. If you saw that money, that figure that appeared, 100, is it 100? 760 something million. Please drop that on the comment section. Drop it on the comment section. 767,964,000 naira. Massive money. Massive money. Massive money. Okay, now I have, thank you so much, Madam Timi Emmanuel. I always appreciate you whenever you do this for me. I am always happy. Thank you so much. I'm always very, very happy. All right, I still have someone who will tell us, there are people who have dreams, big dreams, so much big dreams, right? Madam, no, let me not call Madam this time around. Mr. Thompson Ebong, please kindly on your microphone. I will be sharing my screen from this end, just like I did. I want you to help cast these dreams into people's mind tonight. Mr. Thompson Ebong, are you there? I've asked you to unmute your microphone.
Yes, I'm here, Mr.
Right.
Dr. Godson.
All right, excellent.
Yes, good
excellent.
evening. Thank you
I love
so
your
much
energy.
thank you so
All
much.
right.
I want to appreciate you, and I want to appreciate Jimmy Emmanuel. I hope you can hear me.
Loud and clear.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate Madam Timi Emmanuel for that wonderful breakdown of how AZINONET works. It's a dream come true for each and every one of us that have actually embraced this opportunity. Like our privileged CEO will always say, it's a wonderful privilege that we all have in AZINONET, because it's not everyone that has this privilege. Some persons have actually gotten this privilege, but they did not use it rightly, just like you mentioned earlier. But for us who has taken it rightly, I bless God for that opportunity, and I want to encourage everyone.
Mr. Thompson, we can't hear you. Is your mic still here? Okay, Mr. Thompson is muted already. I'm trying to look out for him. Okay, I guess he's out. All right, so let me quickly do this. As Coach Mirabel will be coming up shortly. Now, if you actually see this kind of money, like you're seeing it right now, 767,964,000. What kind of life will you live? What kind of life? Close your eyes and say you have such money. what will you really do? Is it house? Will you be thinking of house? What will you be thinking? Is it money in your bank account? You have enough of it, right? Is it traveling abroad? Not jackpot. When I say traveling abroad, I'm not saying jackpot. I'm talking of vacation. Vacation. Like you're going for vacation. You go to the UK, you go watch football match. Today was a Manchester derby. You know, you can decide to go and watch Man U playing Man City. And then you spend 1 week with your family and then you come back. You understand? That's vacation, going to rest. And you can even spend quality time with your family. You will not be jumping up and down as if someone was saying that, I think that was Mr. Abdulrazak. In fact, that was the most hilarious thing I've ever heard from that man. He said somebody don't even know the color of his house. Like the painting of the wall, he doesn't know because he wakes up and leaves the house when it's still dark. All right? And he returns back to the house when it is dark already. That kind of lifestyle will be off when you have good money. You'll be able to spend time with your children, right? You'll be able to go to Dubai, spend time at the Bahamas and all of that. And then you'll be able to have a good house, mansion, where you sit comfortably as a king in your house. And you can drive any car of your choice. Come on. I know Coach Mirabel will do justice to this one. You know, you can drive any car you want. And not just that, you can even do charity, right? You give charity, you help the less privileged. People can come to you. This is the dream AZINONET is bringing for you. This is what we are saying. It is possible. You know that word, impossibility. It is not here. Here, it is possible. It is possible. Please use the comment section and write, it is possible. It is possible. Through AZINONET, it is possible, right? It is possible. And when you say it, when you write it, your every fiber, every ligament, every cell, every organ of your body, every tissue will be aware that it is possible for you to make such money, right? Now, we have a strong and robust support system to help you grow. So of all what Madam Timi actually talked about, you can actually grow and succeed, right? You can grow. We can help you. We are here to help you. So all you just need to do is stay put, and then we'll help you succeed. We'll help you grow. Don't be scared. We have a back office where you can navigate through and see what is happening in your contribution board, your progress. As you move from round 1 to round 2, you are seeing it. As someone contributes to your board, you are seeing it through the back office. It's 24 hours, 7 days a week, live platform where you can monitor your entire contribution. We want to leverage. That's the language of the wealthy people. When you work smartly, not working so hard. You work smartly. Leverage is the power to earn more and more while working less and less, either by having people or money working with you. It's very important, okay? And our registration is free. All you need to do is to contribute your 15,000 naira to own your system, your contribution system. And you can do multiple accounts. You can do account for your family. It is very, very possible, right? And all our payments are instant. This is amazing. This is beautiful, all right? Now, Coach Mirabel is here. There is one part I always love her to talk about. You see, if you think that poverty is something you should play with, it is not. If you think that being poor is a good thing, no. I think someone needs to reshape your mindset. And I know Coach Mirabel will do justice to that. You deserve to make money. You deserve to be financially free. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to quickly, bring in Coach Mirabel into this meeting. Yes, I know she's waiting to unmute her mic. I know she's waiting. Yes, it is time for you to free yourself from financial slavery. It is time for you to make a right decision. Coach Mirabel, over to you, ma, as I also share the screen for you. All right, go ahead.
Excellent. Good evening, Dr. Godson. Well done. Somebody said in the comment section, I want to welcome all our VIPs, meaning those just joining over the very first time. Somebody said he will go to travel to the US to charge his phone and come back. That's quite interesting. This is what happens when you're financially free. All right. Remember Otedola? He traveled with the daughter to the Kupi to the US just to take ice cream and come back. Dr. Godson, did you see that? I know you are almost there. So I'm so proud of you. So to everyone, financial slavery, you need to break free from it. If you want that kind of life where you could just decide what you want, you're not tied to anything. Break free from that financial constraint where creation empowers you to transcend limited financial resources, unlocking new possibilities for your own personal life and professional growth. This is what happens to you when you are truly financially free. You can pursue your passion. There is nothing you want to do that can come to reality when you're financially free. It is time to break free. I don't know what's holding you back. All of those generational management of poverty and lack and all that. You are that person that's going to be that big gate that will break free from all of those constraints that your generations, your father couldn't put for you. I challenge you today. I put it to you. What are you going to do for your own generations after you? It's time to break free. Make that decision today. Make today count. Go ahead and write that check ahead for yourself. Tell yourself, I am worth a good life. 767 million looks good on me. When you write it, put it in a very strategic position. This is what I've done. I take a look at it every morning. It just comes to my screen every morning because I know I deserve it and I'm working towards it. So we're not here for a joke. This is serious business. I don't know that thing that you're looking out for. The key to getting success is getting started. You can have all of those information like the Dr. Godson taught us today. If you do not put it to use, if you do not follow this blueprint, they will not become a reality. Your dream remains a dream if you do not take actions on those goals. The key to getting to that place that you want is doing the thing we are taught to do today. Who is ready? If you're ready, go to the chat box and write, I am ready. I am ready to be financially free. 767 million looks good on me. Do you know how many dreams will come to birth with that kind of money in your pocket? Do you have an idea? What dream do you have? What country do you want to visit? What house do you want to buy? What impression do you want to make in the generations where you are, God has placed you? What purpose do you want to fulfill on earth? You, no matter what religion you belong to, you cannot do all of those things by praying alone. You need financial freedom. If you are ready, go to the chat box right now and put in, I am ready. Fantastic, fantastic. Fantastic. Adekunle said, I am ready to be financially free. Beautiful. Onate said, I am ready to be free from financial slavery. That's it. That's it. I am ready. So ensure that you do not miss this detail we are sharing right now. Can you see GTB? That shows you that we are serious-minded business people. AZINONET is in partnership with GTB Bank and also Parallels Bank. So go ahead, snapshot this account detail so that you can make payments, send to the person who loved you enough. I can't stop thanking my upper for sharing this project with me. And the kind of quality relationship you build on this project when you come on board will amaze you. It's so massive that you would have this self-confidence that will change your mind. Make that wise decision today. Ensure that you are signed on board today. Don't wait for tomorrow. Nobody has tomorrow. Nobody knows tomorrow. You have today to make that decision. All you need is one-time payment of 15,000 naira, not more. And you won't pay any other money from your pocket again until you arrive at your level of 767 million. Is AZINONET not a beautiful opportunity? Go to the chat box and write beautiful opportunity. Beautiful, beautiful opportunity. That's what AZINONET has brought to us. Leverage on this system and ensure that you're on the ride to becoming a billionaire in the next 1, 2, 3 years. Currently, our CEO shared with us the other day, fantastic, thank you, beautiful opportunity indeed, that over 16,000 families, not individual, families are currently on board, leveraging an AZINONET to create an extra means of cash flow for themselves. Is that not beautiful? Tell me what work you're going to do for 35 years that will land you 100 million at the end of 35 years. Tell me one. Tell me that project you are currently running that you will run with 15,000 naira and will land you this kind of money. You can't find it anywhere. AZINONET is a unique opportunity of it on its own. Do not see Ponzi scheme in AZINONET. Do not see crowdfunding in AZINONET. Do not even see your usual MLM in AZINONET. It's a unique, beautiful system that's going to navigate you from where you are to where you want to be. If you just ensure that you follow a blueprint of what the Ikenga One has put us through this evening. Thank you so much for listening. And I tell you that we all have a story to share. In the next 1 month from now, we're going to be celebrating our 1-year anniversary. Is that not a big deal? I told a few persons few days ago that I've been through one opportunity and another. And since I started at AZINONET, so many other things have been told to me. They will either fizzle out in a month or a few weeks or even days. AZINONET has come to stay. So if you're looking for something that will change your life, that you have peace of mind, that's why I can show my face anywhere, anytime, and put my name forward for AZINONET because it has a name, it has a face, it is genuine, properly regulated, and certified. So I tell you, on this cruise, 2025 goes still big time. Thank you all, and God bless you. I tell you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Coach Mirabel. Thank you. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right. And so on this note, we want to pass the invisible microphone to the moderators, Mr. David Biodomobo, the AZINONET Money Farmer. Pastor David and Pastor Mrs. Timmy Emmanuel, over to you guys. Take all the questions, answer them, and make sure anyone who is ready signs up tonight and we get going together. Have an amazing evening, and my name remains Dr. Godson Onyuko, the Ikenga One of AZINONET.
Amazing, amazing. Glory, glory, glory. Thank you so much, Dr. Godson Onyuko, the Ikenga One of AZINONET. Coach Mirabel, that was amazing. So thrilling. Thank you so much. You know, I heard about Dr. Godson talked about going to the Bahamas for vacations and going to this, going to that. That is a long-term plan. Though with AZINONET is also a short-term plan, though, but for now, it's a long-term plan. But I want to urge every one of you that next month is our 1-year anniversary in AZINONET Nation in the city of Abuja. That is a vacation for you, man. Every single person in AZINONET Nation headlong to Abuja on the 18th to 19th of January 2025. We're going to celebrate the smooth running of AZINONET from the beginning to this very time they were in. Several have come and gone. You heard Coach Mirabel talked about several business which started 2 months, 3 months, 4, 5 months, even some days. They fizzle away, but AZINONET is still standing. So anywhere you are in AZINONET, if you cannot find your way to Abuja for the celebration of the 1-year anniversary of AZINONET, how will you get to the Bahamas for vacation? Write that thing down. I always tell people that if you cannot have faith in curing headache, you cannot cure malaria with your faith. If you cannot cure malaria with your faith, you cannot cure diabetes or other ailments. The same way, if you cannot go to Abuja in the same Nigeria in which where you are, with your faith, if you cannot get there, how will you get to the Bahamas? All right, right away, I'm going to move along to taking some questions. If you have your questions here, please just raise your hand and let's fly with your question. Most of those that are joining us for the very first time, please, we need to hear from you. Do you have any question? You have any question?
Mr. Davis, sir, while we're
Please
waiting
go
for
ahead.
those that have questions, good evening, sir. Dr.
So good to
Augustine,
have you there.
tonight meeting is so explosive. I wish so many other persons are here tonight. And once again, another thriller in tonight's meeting is the fact that we're going to be celebrating level 4 and above in that event in our 1-year anniversary. I don't know how many of you that are at the benchmark, you are close to it, or you have not even started. Things are happening. A lot of people are going to be qualifying, a lot of people are going to be celebrated. Don't be left behind, please. So go back to your leader. I want to be in level 4. What do I need to be in level 4? Start strategizing. A lot of things are happening. Mr.
Do you,
David,
do you know that I have a meeting with some of my Abuja team
yes,
yesterday, and now we are going to strategize. And the moment we did the strategy, one of them hit level 4 today.
correct. That's what we're talking about.
Level 4 today. Now, what is the strategy? One thing about AZINONET Nation, we don't hide our strategies. We make our strategy open for everybody to take advantage of it. Now, what is the strategy? You see one guy running with his leg, trying to run, and other ones are hanging. Maybe this other one just remaining one person for him to get to round 2. But because this one is running, no, we are not going to be selfish now. Let's help each other. Let's help each other. Okay, why not put that one person that you have, put it in this guy so that this guy will move and meet that guy? Maybe the guy in level 3 just needs 2 persons for him to complete his board and move to level 4.
That's it.
So,
Mr. David,
this time around,
leaders. Yes.
You understand?
Talk.
So,
there's somebody in your board that wants to get to level 4. We'll talk after this meeting. So right now, leaders, it's time to get back to your board. Find out who is lacking here, just like what Mr. David is saying. Find out who is very close. Check, show the person the potential. Some of them don't even know the potential in AZINONET. Some don't even know. Hey, God. Oh, God. Let me leave my side. Please, who has a question? We are here for our prospect.
There are some nonchalant, poverty-stricken persons which do not even check their board.
They don't even know what's happening. I think they don't understand. That's what I was telling one of my team members today. I say some of these team members, they don't even understand the potential in AZINONET. If they do, some people say I don't have money to register. The money to register will come out by the time you understand. That within
because of the strategy we have, because of the strategy we have yesterday.
21 days, you can be in level 4. Hey, God.
Of course. Now, because of the strategy we have yesterday, I mean, that was some days back. One of my leg is hitting round 5 tonight. It's completed already. Now, why is it? See, leaders in the house, you're hearing us. Sit with your members. This time is not a time to be selfish. It's not a time to be selfish. It's the time to assist one another. Because see, the potential in AZINONET, it can take you, oh my goodness, there is nothing like it. There is nothing like AZINONET. It is much more than your civil service work. I could beat my chest and tell you that. Yes, it is much more than that civil service work. Okay,
you know,
so
they can decide that in a month, I want to earn twice of what I earn in my normal salary. They can decide it. It's something you can choose. AZINONET pays you on the go. It's not something that you have to wait a month end. Mr. David, let's attend to people.
Let's go ahead. We have Akudo Esther. Akudo Esther, please, when your mic is muted, please tell us where you're joining us from before you get your comment. Thank you, ma'am.
Hello, good evening.
It's so good to have you, Akudo. How are you doing?
I'm good. Happy to be here. Thank you so much for the presentation.
All right.
I quite understand what you're telling us here.
You forgot to tell us where you're joining us from?
Oh, sorry, I'm joining from Abuja.
Great. Do you know Coach Mirabel?
No, I didn't know her.
Do you know Dr. Abdul Razak?
Where? No.
Please
Have you
answer this
registered?
meeting.
No. I'm just joining. I was invited by a friend.
Wow.
Okay.
You're welcome. I look forward to meeting you in Abuja. So just by
so.
I will not forget your name. The name is Akudo Esther.
So the question
Great.
I have, how long does it want to achieve any of the levels? How long can it take, or how long does it mean it's how fast or how slow the participant is, or what?
All right. Now, AZINONET itself doesn't regulate your movement. All right. AZINONET doesn't regulate you regulate your movement. Okay, you are 100% in charge of how you move. If you want to get to level 2 in a day, it's up to you. If you want to get to level 2 in a month, in a year, it's up to you. Okay, one thing you must understand that the board is made up of 7 persons only. 7 meaning you get your 2 persons, and those 2 do the same thing as you are. Your board of 7 is completed, and you move to round 2. You've gotten 24,000. Your initial contribution of 15,000, you've gotten it back with extra change of 9,000 naira. So even if you borrowed it, you've gotten your money back. Even though you borrowed it with interest, you still have interest to pay back. Okay, so in 24 hours, some people round up their boards. In the very same day, some people round up their boards. So it's up to you. Okay.
Okay.
And AZINONET pays the next day. If your board fill up today, you get paid the next day. So it's not something that you have to wait time on.
Okay.
That's unique. Let me re-echo what she just said. AZINONET is so unique in the sense that it doesn't have a specific day of payment. Like they are paying every 20th or they are paying every 18th. No. If your board is filled today, the next day your money is gotten to you. You understand?
Okay.
If you filled up your board today, so AZINONET doesn't pile up money for payment day. No. So every money you bring in is completing somebody's money. Every money you bring in, is contribution. And the Osusu, when the money, when everybody don't contribute, finish. That's it. Then they give the person where I intend to collect. Should be?
Yes.
Good. So that's exactly how it is.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Akudo. Let's move over to Julius Tola. Julius Tola.
Hello.
Hello, Julius.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Hello, good evening. I'm doing great. Great. Fine, thank you.
Your volume is a
Yes.
bit low. Can you please increase the volume a little bit?
Okay. Yes, I said I'm doing great. I'm doing fine. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear.
Can
Please
you
tell
hear
us
me
where
now?
you're joining us from.
Okay, just joining from Ogun State. I was introduced
Great.
to this. To this scheme by from a contact, and that is Queen. I don't know who is Queen. Just today. So then I joined this Zoom. So I understand everything until in the Osusu, what do you call it, in the scheme. So what I want to get to understand is that after I've completed my board, that means that if the 6 people under me have already registered, does that mean I get to the second level and I continue earning like that? And the earning will become that 24,000 every other day, or as soon as the other people in my group, the other participants in my group continue to introduce more people. So I want to understand that also.
Thank you very much. Now, I want you to listen carefully and get what I'm trying to tell you. Now, like I said earlier, the board is made up of 7 persons. Okay?
Correct. Yes.
the moment your board of 7 person is completed in round 1, you have moved to round 2 because you brought
Okay.
2 persons, right? And those
Yes,
2
yes,
persons you brought their own two persons, meaning
yes.
the 2 bring 2, that's 4 plus the 2, like that. That
6,
is 7 persons. You have moved to round 2.
7.
All right.
Okay.
Now remember, I did say that every single person in AZINONET have 3 major roles to play.
Okay.
3. As you're coming into AZINONET, you have 3 major roles to play. And those roles are very important that you must not forget.
Okay.
Number 1, you register and make your one-time contribution of 15,000 naira.
Yes.
Number 2, you introduce 2 persons, minimum of 2 persons.
Okay.
1 on your left, 1 on your right. Your number 2 task is fulfilled. Number 3 role that you have to play is to work with those 2 persons you have brought. Okay, you are to work with those 2 persons you have brought so that they too can get their own 2, because you cannot register more than 2 under you directly. Okay, so even if you have 10 persons, you register only 2, and those 2 people will be registered under your 2. Are you getting it now?
Okay.
Now, remember, those people that are coming into day to day are fulfilling 3 tasks, just like what you've done. They're doing the same thing. Everybody's doing the same thing. Now, let me clarify this. As you move to round 2, you, number 1, your board of 7 is filled. You move to round 2, you cash out 24,000. Okay? Remember, those on your left, they need to do their number 3 task.
3.
Okay? By working with their 2, so that their 2 will get their own 2. By the time that is done, their own board is filled also. They also cash out 24 and move to meet you. There are 3 now. The 4 people that were under your 2 need to do the same thing by working with their 2 so that their 2 can get their own 2. When once that is done, their own board is filled, they have moved to meet you, meaning 6 persons have moved to meet you in round 2. Your board of 7 is completed again in round 2. You have cashed out 45,000 this time around, and you have moved to round 3. Do you understand the movements?
Okay, yes, yes, no.
The
Yes.
same thing. Now, it's not that when you get to round 2, you are now looking for fresh people to put in round 2. No, round 1 is the feeder stage. Round 1 is where you recruit. And as they are coming in, your board people are coming over to meet you. And as they are meeting you, so the more they come, the more you move. The more they come, the more you move. If they do not come, you will not move. And if you do not move, you will not chop. You will not be paid. You understand what I'm saying? So that is why it is very imperative that the people you introduce to your first cycle of 6 is very, very important, because those are your caucus members. Those are your board members that will be strategizing with you and penetrating into territories with you. So it is very important when you select, because this is a very serious business that you don't need to bring undivided mind with you. You don't know. No, you need somebody that have an undivided mind, a dogged mind. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, somebody that will not be confused. No. Okay. You need a straightforward person that will understand things with you, not people that is always finding fault. They don't come again. No. Okay. So if you do this thing, as I'm stressing this thing, because this is the major area many people are listening, many people want to get. That's why I'm stressing it. So it is good for you to understand it and you fly.
Okay, now I'm getting it. I get it right now. That means hello.
Yes.
Hello. Yes, that means if my 6 participants, I've already registered my 6 participants, then maybe peradventure one of the participants of one of my 6 is inactive. Can it affect will that affect my earnings or my moving forward? And again, if one of the participants is having more,
I understand it very well. Now you understand with me that relying on your downliners for you to move in
Yes.
network marketing is a big
Yeah.
error. Is a very
Okay.
big error because you might have a target, they might not even have any target.
Okay.
Are you aware that some people that come into AZINONET, their focus is not even in round 15, neither their focus is not even in round 5. Their focus is, let me just get my money back. I don't go. If I don't get my, so they feel they want to cheat the system.
Okay.
Meanwhile, you have millions waiting for you. So
Okay.
by the time they get there, well, I don't get my money back. Oh my God, this thing, I don't get my money back here. If they go fail, make them go fail after I don't gain. No. So you must understand. That's why before you bring in people, let them join this meeting. For example, now you have joined this meeting and you've understood everything. Now your mind is in round 15. So you have to
Correct.
select people that will be obedient to this meeting, to this Zoom call. Because there is
Okay.
nobody that I attend this Zoom meeting that ever remain the same in their movement. Okay. Thank you very much. All right.
You're
I believe
welcome.
you understand.
Yes.
We have
Thank
to go
you.
to the next
Thank
person.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you for the
So have you
explanation.
registered?
No, I've not registered yet, but I
So
want to get
make
to
a way.
understand before I
Make a
register.
way.
Yes.
Make a way to the person that
Yes.
I know Queen. I think Queen is one of my downline in Ogun State. I met.
Mm.
So rush to her immediately and do your registration and let's fly. Okay?
Yes, I will do that.
Let's
I
fly.
will do that.
All right, let's move over to Onate Arome Samuel. Onate, are you there? You can unmute your mic and let's hear you, please. Madam Azuna, okay. Oh, Madam Azuna, please pass it again. Onate, please go ahead.
Hello, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, please.
Okay, good evening, house.
So good to have you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. David. Yeah, it's a question that I want to ask. Thank God, AZINONET will be 1 year anniversary by the grace of God by January 2025. Now,
Please,
with
can you
what
please, can you tell us where you're joining us from?
I'm joining you from Yenegua, Bayelsa State.
Oh, really? That's great.
Mr. David, thank God, AZINONET will be 1 year come next year, January 2025. With what you have said, with what I've heard from our leader, they say, unless you are in level 4, that you can celebrate the 1 year anniversary. Isn't it?
No, that is not what we say. That is not what we say.
You know, you must be in level 4 that you'll be in Abuja to celebrate 1 year anniversary.
No. Now,
I'm level 2. Yeah, I'm in level 2 in this great AZINONET family. So, yeah.
let me correct an impression, okay?
All right, sir.
Okay, Madam AZINONET. Madam
Yes,
AZINONET,
sir,
are you there?
I'm
Okay,
here,
please.
sir.
Do you hear what he said, Mr.
Yes,
Samuel?
Mr. Samuel is my team member. What we are saying is, AZINONET is celebrating 1 year already. Right now, AZINONET is 1 year because I registered on the 20th of December, 2023. AZINONET is already 1 year, but we are celebrating in January, and everybody is invited. The only thing we're talking about level 4 is for awards, that we are giving awards to celebrate those that have achieved level 4, level 5, level 6, and above. That's what we are saying. But everybody's invited. You are all invited to attend in Abuja. So that is not
understood.
There's no criteria to attend.
Okay. So the event is holding in Abuja.
Yes, 18th and 19th of January.
All right. Thank God. Thank God. Now, thank God for everything. That's what I just want to have that clarification because
Please, you can stream the event will be streamed on Sunday 19th will be streamed. So from wherever you are, you can participate. We even want people to brand themselves in the t-shirts and be celebrating from their different locations. We are going to be taking your feedback, your pictures from different locations that same day, and we'll be showing it live. So please, everybody's having the celebration in their different locations. I believe the leaders are already telling their team members. Thank you.
It would be very good that if we can have that AZINONET t-shirt, which I normally saw you put on. So it would be good that we can be branded with that t-shirt. Then anywhere we are in our location, we can be streamlining live and also snapping pictures and be sending it.
Yes, that will be done that day. Everybody's doing that same day.
Via
How to
the
get
channel.
your t-shirt, I'll get back to
Yeah,
you.
How to be in this family. So we are celebrating 1 year. Having that t-shirt with me, we also, yes, people that are around me say, this boy don't talk this thing about this AZINONET, like that. So it would be good that I have that t-shirt for.
Don't worry, we'll talk about that later.
Very much.
I'll tell you how to get. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, we have to move along to sorry, pardon me if I pronounce your name differently. Okay, we have Celestine. Celestine Ukem.
Mr. Celestine.
Yes.
Rose hand have been up, Celestine then over.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Madam AZINONET. Good evening, CEO. Good evening, every one of us. I want to deeply appreciate God for stumbling into this opportunity through my upline, one Mr. Emmanuel.
Mr. Celestine, please, can you tell us where you're joining us from? Thank you.
From Calabar, Cross River State.
Calabar. Good.
So mine is just like a testimony. Some few days ago, one of my downline was seriously on my neck that she want to give up her account. She's not interested, and at that moment, I wasn't buoyant because I was not prepared to free out any money to get another account. But the pressure was too much, and I just closed my eyes and do that, never knowing that the account self is left with two persons to complete round one. I asked her what to do. I contacted one of the top leader there, and she told me that what I did was right. She sent me a document trying to say that she's no more interested in AZINONET. Her money should be refunded, which at that point I have to do that. The good news is that 3 days ago, yesterday, sorry, the account just moved from round one to round two. My joy is that the 3 accounts I have now are in round two. I never think this will happen. And the confidence I have is that if I can make it, the 3 accounts are in round two. Round 15 is possible. What is giving me joy is that the T, if once I remove this T, which is time, from my way, I will make that round 15. And I want to use that as a sign of encouragement to everyone in AZINONET, because this platform, I have come to realize that even way that we are into the system, we have not understand this system very well. By the time these millions will start flowing into people's accounts, that is when the eyes of a lot of people who are saying no will be open. And by the time their eyes will be open, we have already gone far. So I just pray that God should give each one of us grace so that we can keep doing what we are doing. And I want to appreciate you people who are relentlessly engaging in this meeting. Even when some of us are not even coming on board, you are busy coming on board, creating time to make sure that you feed us with information and strategies that can help us. Look at what Pastor David is saying. Somebody just moved to round 5 because of some strategies. I think it's a high time that I start connecting with you people, because I love people who sell ideas to help their colleagues to grow. Thank you so much. I want to appreciate you people, and I pray for more grace upon you, including a CEO, to see that every Nigerian who is part of this smile tomorrow. God bless you and have a great. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Celestine. Thank you so much. Thank you so much
There's
for
a
you.
question somebody is asking in the chat box so concerning t-shirts. Now, in your different locations, I'm sure you know printing press where you can print. All you just need is to ask for the sample that you can. The logo must be on the front, and then AZINONET, you know, the write-up, there are details. You can just get back to your upline, or you can ask in the global group. You will see samples that you can go and print. Okay, because if you print for one location and start with billing, it's more expensive. It's better you print at your location. So just get back to your upline or ask from the global group. You will see samples that you can look at and print, but you must have the logo at the front of the shirt. And AZINONET,
Okay.
hopefully, and you know, depends on what you want. But we have
Okay,
samples that you can pick from.
I wanted to talk about that t-shirt thing. Thank God you brought it up. But before I talk about the t-shirt stuff, let me sound this clearly. Now, any person that there's a guy that wanted to sell his account, okay? I think he's in this meeting. Tokwe, I believe Tokwe, you are in the meeting. It's about you I'm talking of. It's one of my team in Lagos. Now, he want to sell his account. So he contacted one other guy. And the guy told him that if you want me to buy your account, that is 2 accounts he has. You want me to buy those accounts, you have to go to the court, swear an affidavit that you are willingly, consciously selling
Correct.
your account to me, not tomorrow. When I got the report, I said this guy had the vision of AZINONET already. And I'm sounding this in everybody here. If you want to buy someone's account, please, please and please, let the person go and swear an affidavit in the court. The name of the person selling the account must be in the affidavit. The details must be in it. Okay, and the person you want to sell it to. Because see, let me tell you something. AZINONET is not a mushroom business. AZINONET is not, you see, it's a business that the government of the day is going to invite us. Please tell us what you are doing. They will invite us to give us awards for liberating Nigerian economy. I said this thing at the Warri Mega event. I said as AZINONET is going to liberate Nigerian economy. And I said it and I will keep saying it. I'll keep saying it. I'll write it down. I'll paste it on my wall. So I want you to understand what you are involved with. It's not a small thing. It's not Yahoo boys thing. It's not small children something. These are mature minds. Okay. Now back to the t-shirt. Your upliner, okay, is not responsible of printing AZINONET t-shirt for anybody. It is your sole responsibility because of your vision for AZINONET. It's not a responsibility of AZINONET company to print a t-shirt for anybody. It is your sole responsibility. Okay, I want you to, so that you will not go and disturb your upliner and disturb this and disturb that. No, it is your responsibility. Every of my team member, Madam Timi, you saw my team member the day we had event in Government House for AZINONET in Government House.
Yeah.
All their t-shirt, I didn't print t-shirt for them. I didn't. I only sent them the sample and they printed accordingly. That is how it is. So if you are hearing me, please do seek for the sample. They will send it to you. Then go and go to the market, choose the type of material, the quality of material you want, and be mindful. Some people might want to send you money and you go and print it for them. They say, what kind of cheap material is this? And they start looking at you as though you ate their money and bought cheap material for them. Let them buy the material by themselves. Okay, let them print. See, in fact, let me leave that for now. So you get that clear. So it's your sole responsibility of printing the t-shirt. All right, let's move over to Nwogu. Roseburg, Nwogu. Madam AZINONET, please can you unmute him? Let's get his comment.
Hello, good evening.
So good to have you. Please tell us where you're joining us from and let's get your comments.
I am joining from the US, introduced by Nkem Ibeke.
Wow, good to have you all the way from the United States of America. Whoa, we celebrate you.
Thank
so
you.
Good to have you.
Please, I want to ask, I'm not registered yet, but I have my friends who are not Nigerians who are from the Ghana, and they are asking if it's possible for them to participate. So is it possible for Ghanaians to join this platform?
It is very, very possible, but for now, though it is a global project, AZINONET is a global project, but for now, charity begins at home. But if those your Ghanaian friends have a Nigerian bank account, okay, of course, why not? Because
No,
we are using Nigerian currency for now.
Okay.
Yes. So if they have a brother or a colleague or a friend in Nigeria, or Madam AZINONET, do you have something to say as regards to that?
Yeah. What they need to know basically is that it's $10, but our exchange rate is at 1.5. So if actually you have a Nigerian bank account and you want to be a medium for them and you are sincere to ensure that their money gets to them, then you know that it's $10 and you exchange it to Naira, you pay into Nigerian bank account. We even have, I think there's GTB Bank in Ghana, though I think I heard that they can't run Naira there. So it's $10 they're sending to the Nigerian bank account, and then you do the exchange and do transaction for them. They can monitor their balls from wherever they are, and payments are made back to that Nigerian account, and you can now transfer back. But sometimes maybe in terms of exchange rates from the market and what AZINONET is offering, that may be the changes, but that's what some persons have been running for now. Okay, while we are still waiting to set it up in other countries. I don't know if I'm clear.
Yes, I am, but for reasons best known to me, I wouldn't want to use my account to do for them. So if the company
they can open an account.
for that, no, they can't because they're not in Nigeria. They're not in Nigeria. They're in US with me. So
there are online banks
they
can use. There are online banks they can use. I think so. Some other persons that have tried running the business from outside Nigeria, I think there are some mediums they use. There are some online banks they can use and all that. But for now, I don't really have a complete blueprint for such transactions.
Okay, and dollar account doesn't work?
For now, we are not running the dollar account. Okay. But we'll get updates as soon as it's possible.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. All right, let's move over to Yakubu. Yakubu Amodu. Mr. Yakubu, are you here?
Your mic. You can unmute your mic.
Hello.
Here. Good evening, sir. You're welcome, sir.
Miss Emmanuel. And I have done that already. Good evening, ma.
So good to have you, sir.
It's a pleasure to hear from the two of you this night. Thank you, sir. The money Emmanuel and my man, the King Gawan. I've heard from him and he has delivered a lot of lectures today.
Please,
But I have been having difficulty.
Hello, please, sir. Can you tell us where you're joining us
I'm calling
from?
from Lokoja.
Okay, you're welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir. The network has been very, very problematic. I do not think we have enjoyed up to 15 minutes of the 2 hours that we're supposed to enjoy on this Zoom, and it's really unfortunate. At every other day, that is how this network has been disturbing us. Such that those I have invited to join us on this Zoom are already getting discouraged, and I don't know why this network has been disturbing us for 2 hours. We cannot have 15 minutes on the discussion. So that is, I think if there's any report we need to do to NCC, the better for us, because this network is fluctuating too much. Very frustrating. All I need to do is to add or give many thanks to the CEO and those of you who are working with him to see that we liberate from poverty. It's very encouraging that those who are yet to know should come to know of it. Will not be tired until all Nigerians or the greater majority of people live above their poverty level, so that it can be millionaires and billionaires. I thank you for joining my voice this night for this Zoom meeting. I have no question to ask other than to keep saying and encouraging Nigerians who are listening to us that the program is live and
Oh, Mr. Yakubu, the network is really terrible on your side
what
indeed.
the time it takes you to join me, that is your problem. But the better we just thank you so much. I have already.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Yakubu. Okay, it's Madam Coach Mirabel, do you have something to say concerning the t-shirts like I just talked about?
Yes, you correctly, you gave a very good directive as regards the t-shirt. Even when it's made for you and you're not in that locality, what will simply happen is that it's going to be transported. And so that's going to cost you much more. So what you can do is reach out to your leader. If you're in Abuja, you can reach out to me. I can help with that. We have someone who prints for us. If you're in another state, reach out to your leader. It's very important that you have your branded t-shirt for a big day. It's going to be so loud. So I can't wait to see all of us on big screen on that day as regards our 1-year anniversary. And the time to start pitching for your t-shirt is now, your t-shirt and face cap. So look out for quality t-shirts, reach out to the printer, just get it from the big group where you can see samples and just replicate same. And then you're good to go. Thank you so much. The Money Farmer. God bless you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. You know one thing about the 1-year anniversary in Abuja, do you know how it's going to be seeing these people live? You know, do you know that I've not met Coach Mirabel, you know, but we're already communicating and relating as though we've known each other for a very long time. You know, I've not seen Dr. Godson, you know, I think it's just once, and that's many years ago. But see, you know, the relationship that will be rekindling. You understand? I can't wait to see all of you. You know, I can't wait to see Dr. Abdul Razak. Oh my goodness. I just can't wait. That day is going to be beautiful. You know, the hugging and the kissing and everything, the handshake, the whole social media will be seeing it. The joy, you know, the joy that will be coming. In fact, I just wonder how heaven will be like. Heaven will be full of joy seeing that. Yes.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Mr. David, you know that we need to even highlight some bit of that event. Like on the first day, which is the 18th, Saturday 18th, is strictly for members. It's going to be all rounder training meeting for members, capacity building for members. It's going to be a timeout. There's going to be a timeout with the CEO, and we are all going to be branded in our t-shirts on day one. So every registered member that is coming to day one, you must have your t-shirt. So it's even good we're talking about this t-shirt right now. Actually, you need to get it. Then the day two is gonna be, beautiful as well. So do well to get your t-shirts and be ready. It's gonna be a beautiful time. Thank you all.
Yeah, that's it. So just go ahead and get your stuff, get your branded t-shirt, get your face cap. If you want to print your knicker or your trouser with the logo of AZINONET, go ahead and do that. Your jacket at the back, go ahead and do that. AZINONET is going to raise a kind of memory that will be too hard for one to forget in a hurry. You understand? So you see, let me tell you one thing. The AZINONET CEO is going to be live in Abuja. You've not seen him before. You've not seen Madam AZINONET before. You understand? When we get to the Worry mega event, oh my goodness, I can't forget in a hurry. Look at the joy. Look at it. You say, wow, this must be Madam AZINONET. The hugging, this must be the money farmer. Oh, gracious God. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. And we are going to
Oh,
repeat that again in Abuja. It's going to be a wow. And again,
okay.
welcoming the CEO from the airport. My goodness. My goodness, the television is going to carry it. There will be advert on televisions, NTA, there will be advert on it. The social media is going to carry it. So if you are in the city of Abuja, get ready. If you are in Abuja and you don't have the t-shirt, it's not a good one. It's not a good one. Go and get the t-shirt. Go and get
Mr.
the
David,
t-shirt.
the hand that is up. Let's beat our time.
Is that
Thank
what?
you, sir. There's someone's hand that is up, so that we can beat our time.
Okay, please. Please go ahead and unmute him.
Yes, I've done that. You can unmute Martins. Audible.
Okay. Thank you so very much. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, Mr.
sir.
Martin.
Yeah, thank you for this privilege. I'm most grateful. I've been listening to the conversation ever since, and the most striking and interesting part of the conversation. Hello?
Please,
Please,
can you
where
tell
are
us
you
where you're
calling
joining
us
us from?
Okay, I'm calling from Warri.
Okay, you're welcome.
Have you.
Yeah, and then the most interesting part of the conversation was the question a woman asked from America, if people from Ghana can be part of this whole thing. And when I listened to your answers and all of that, something struck me, and I just wanted to contribute to that. There are a lot of online banking system in Nigeria. Like you have the OPay, you have the PalmPay, you have the Kuda, and all the likes. People from America, people from Ghana, they can access all of those banks and register and be able to bank with this Nigerian online banking system. And if they have these online accounts, like from OPay, Kuda, Paga, and all of the rest, I think they should be able to register on this AZINO network and be part of it, no matter where they are in the part of the world. That's my thought, and I just felt like sharing it on the group with you people, okay? To give a thought to it, and if it's possible, which I think is possible, then that woman and her friends should not be sidelined. They can easily be part of it. And that way the network will easily spread far and wide. Thank you so very much.
Yes.
That's not take it, but see, in AZINONET, if you go through the registration in AZINONET, and you go through the aspect where you're going to put your bank name, you find out that all those ones are not there, which we're already working on it. Okay, they will be included, but they're not there for now.
PalmPay is there. It's only PalmPay is there.
Opay is
Okay,
there.
okay,
People
Palmpay, yes.
send
It's
money
only
for
Palmpay that
inbox,
is there.
but the Opay
Aga
itself
is
is
there.
not there. Palmpay
Huh?
is there. And again,
Palmpay is there. Uga is there.
mm,
I know Opay is
Madam
not there
Coach
because
Mirabel, I think we had this conversation some time back from people from Cameroon and all, and I sent you a platform, online platform banking system which you can pay in from any country. I think we had this conversation some time back. I don't know how it went.
Yes.
I think you had friends from Cameroon that needed access to how to bank and do.
okay.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
okay. Then secondly, please, why you are contemplating on all of that? Secondly, I did ask this question some time back, yesterday in our own group about the social media advert program that we do. If this because a lot of persons are not acquainted with how the social media platform works, but through the Azino network, we can be either equipped, trained on how to use the social media to propagate and market this vision.
Yeah.
And I'm just suggesting that as leaders, people could create such a training platform so that we could get to know the easiest and most efficient way to use Facebook, WhatsApp group, the Instagram to market these things so that as to be able to, because sometimes it's a little bit difficult to get some people one-on-one, but you could easily reach out to far people from other parts of the country to be part of this network through your Facebook, Instagram, and all of the likes. Okay. So I don't know how that can be possible, but please, if it's possible, just get us acquainted and train us and let us know how to go about it. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, sir. All right. That's I think Dr. Gosson is working on that too. But then our time is fast spent. We've already 9:58. And we're gonna go and call it a day. Thank you all
Thank you.
so very much. Okay, somebody saying something? Hello. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. CEO. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you so much, Dr. Godson Onoko. Thank you so much, Madam AZINONET. Thank you, Coach Mirabel, to Abdul Razak. Thank you so much. Thank you for everything. Tonight's meeting was so intriguing, so inspiring. Thank you. Till we meet again on Tuesday. Please keep living in the atmosphere of mirror and millions. I want to say atmosphere of miracle. Of course, atmosphere of millions. Okay, so Coach Mirabel, over to you as you close the meeting with word of prayer. Go. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, the money farmer, ever ready. Well done. I want to celebrate all our VIPs today, and I know that I will see you on the other side of wealth where we are navigating to. Let us pray. Our Father and our King, we thank you for another opportunity to listen to the words of wisdom. You said, in all our getting, we should get understanding. We pray that the eyes of understanding of our newbies be opened, that as they got this vision today, they will run with it with the whole of their mind so that they will make success out of their lives. We thank you for all our family members wherever they are. As we go to sleep, we ask that you keep us all through the night. Thank you for the great week ahead, because we know that your favor, your mercy, your grace, and compassion is over us. Thank you for answered prayers. For in Jesus' most powerful name we have prayed. Amen. Amen. Can you hear me? The money farmer, can you hear me? Oh dear, I hope the network didn't knock him out. If you can hear me, everyone say amen on the chat box. I think I'm unmuting everyone, right? So unmute and say amen.
Amen. Amen. Thank you.
Amen.
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 All right.
God bless you all. Amen.
Amen.
Good night. Have a
Good
restful
night.
night.
Good night. Good
Good
night.
night.
Good night, baby.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Right. Right.
Amen.
Nice,
Amen.
nice rest, everybody.
Amen.
Amen.
Good night. Good night. Good night.